I'm just going to give you a quick example of web page relevance. Say, for instance, as it has to do with dental implants. Who are we serving here? Are we satisfying search intent? Half the people looking for dental implants want to know exactly who it is that's going to touch them and are they qualified. Well, on your site, it looks like I have to navigate to the About Us page to see that information. Where are your credentials? Where's your face? Where'd you go to school? Etc. The other half are looking for pricing information. So I don't see any pricing here. So this would be a page that has some generic content here with a stock model, a couple of little bullet points, and some text that people really aren't going to sift through. And then, of course, some educational content here. What's the timeline look like for getting implants? How much is it going to cost me? Those kind of things. You need to address those to be relevant, and then cover the subtopics like bone grafting and sinus lifts and snap-in dentures and all of these different popular subjects that have to do with implants. You need to cover them all on your website. And if you put in some effort and make some videos about them all, just like Jeff mentioned a minute ago, you can really rack up the views and the conversions. And even if you're not doing extremely complex cases, you can refer them out and then do the restorative. And it's just awesome to get in front of those people as they search online. And you do that by being more relevant. So this website probably isn't generating a lot of dental implants traffic or patients for the practice as is. So let me just give you a little demo of one that does work. Here we go. Of course, this is a Perio, and he's highly qualified, but that's the first thing that people are going to see when they hit this website, is his credentials. I'm not going to see stock models. They're going to see pictures of him interacting in his office with patients. We cover those bases immediately, so we have their attention. Oh, look, this guy's a specialist. Let's continue. Easily navigate through the different sections of the page with this table of contents here, which provide jump links. So you can just bounce around. So how much is it? Boom, there you go. Anyway, you can see that we go over the different kind of procedures that have to do with implants that he'll do. Mainly he just places implants, and then the general dentist does the restorative work, of course. But anyway, he's got 3D cone beam scans and guided implants software. Here we go, interactions, calls to action. But anyway, it's the content we're talking about here. Here's the steps involved. There's your little piece of educational content, just pushed to the side there. If they want to know more about that, they can open up. Pricing all laid out. This is relevant to anybody looking for pricing information of implants, which is probably 60-70% of every implant search in your town has to do with pricing. Are they worth it? What happens if I don't get implants? Patient testimonials, actual photos, more video action, calls to action everywhere. Dental implants for dentures, snap-in dentures, cover all of these different search terms with unique content. Full arch fixed teeth in a day, a popular subject. Guided bone grafting, sinus lifts, patient experience, some more testimonials. Anyway, call to action right there, no need to navigate away. So that's a high-performing implants page. And then what does that do for you? So if a local says, how much do dental implants cost? They ask Google these questions. They don't just type dentist anymore. They ask Google complex questions in long queries. So if I ask how much do dental implants cost in Monroe, Louisiana, look at this. There's a price list displayed in the search results. There's no map result here. These pieces of traffic have nothing to do with cost. Look at this. All of his competitors have no pricing list displayed. So he gets this, a featured snippet. Okay, so let's go. Well, that looks like the guy for me, huh? Let's go get some implants. So he's more relevant to that search. Or for instance, say somebody wants, oh my God, I want to get my gummy smile fixed. Well, gummy smile fix in Monroe, Louisiana. Look at this. There he is. There's a featured result. First and second place because he has more gummy smile content on his website. More than a paragraph. Say, for instance, same thing with dental implants. You want to be in this area here. If you're not in this area here, you're not getting anything. You're getting very little. This area here gets all of it. So you want to be here at least once or twice or more times in this area of the first page. How much is a mouthful of dental implants? And I pulled this search out of Google down in the suggest. Look at that. So there we go. So now we know we can navigate here and find what we're looking for. And then what's the likelihood I'll choose this practice after I've been convinced that he's a specialist and has the credentials? I've seen some authentic content that describes the process with little bite-sized chunks of information. So there isn't an implants website or page anywhere in Monroe, Louisiana that is as authoritative as this one. And it's got his name attached to it. That's also important. So for instance, on your site, who curated this content? Does this describe your services? Is your name attached to this content, the creation of this content? This is YMYL content. People are looking for dental implants. This is a surgery, so Google has very strict criteria for who gets displayed and who doesn't. So you always want to have, the first thing people see is you. And you want to attach that to the content as the curator of the content, as a subject matter expert that is sharing that content. And you can do that by always placing yourself and your name and your credentials at the very top of every single procedure web page, not just your about page or your home page. So when I get here, I should see something like this, which I liked. I really liked this big splash here with your smiling face. That's convincing. So if something like this is on the implants page, maybe of you in action placing an implant with your specs on, that'd be terrific. That'd really work. But you can see the important pages are your sub pages. Somebody's looking for dental implants information. Google's going to serve them one URL, and that URL needs to contain all kinds of information that's relevant to that subject, whether it be veneers, cosmetic, teeth whitening, whatever. That's how you do it. That's what more relevant content means to me. Just thought I'd share that with you. Cheers.